the intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody! It's time in Star Trek Fleet Command to do as we do every year, have a special holiday event, and historically, this has actually been one of the better ones. And don't worry, new currencies just for you. Whee! The best way to celebrate people that look like this is with more currencies in Star Trek Fleet Command. I remember growing up as a young lad, and all I wanted was more currency. Kinda wanted, but kinda get. So let's talk about this event. We'll go through how much you can earn, what the events look like, etc. And to start, I'm actually going to flop out of this, and we'll come back to this here in a second. So uno momento, por favor. And yeah, we'll just hop on over. Why? Because all the things that we need are on another. The princess is in another castle is what I'm saying. So first thing you need to do, right here, you actually have multiple claims that you need to pull. So you have a St. Patrick's Day. Make sure you get this very pretty special avatar and frame. So that's always nice. So make sure you grab that. Then you also have another redeem that you're going to want to pick up that's located over here in the event store. Now, inside the event store, there are a lot of things inside the event store, but it's specifically the one with the rainbow and the shamrock. So, pot of gold. It'll be easy to spot for everybody there. So, as you can see, we have our Lucky Charm relics. Go ahead and claim your Lucky Charms. Now, this will be going on for 3 days. So, if you time it perfectly, you can actually pull this 4 times. But 3, that's going to be 1,200. You also have 3 SMSs that will pay out the same amount of currency. We're going to take a look at those here in a second. But first, I want to talk about what the rewards are. Now, you might go, Rev, I don't really care about the rewards. I get that, but here's the thing. These, to me, are good rewards. I would strongly recommend you pulling for these rewards. Why do I like them so much? Well, 2 of them specifically apply to everybody as being absolutely incredibly valuable. And one thing is very valuable depending on what level you are. So the one that is valuable for lower levels is going to be the Syndicate XP. I'm not saying the Syndicate XP is bad, but I'm saying that if you're probably in the 40s, 50s, you know, 500K, if you got it, is not going to like blow your mind. It doesn't make it bad. It just means it's whatever. But Gwen Demarco shards and premium mirror dust are fantastic. Now, lower levels, you'll see galactic recruit tokens instead of premium mirror dust because this is going to be a mechanic for those 40 and above. So those players below that are getting the ability to recruit more of those, you know, unique and newer officers through the galactic recruit. So you also have an event tab that you're going to be able to pull or see the events and fortune's favor right there. You see the SMS and there is an ALB going on right now. That ALB is for doing armadas. How well you perform is going to determine how much you end up getting. So as you can see here, we've got, you know, various people in this one. So again, just based on how you finish, the most you can end up getting is 4,000. The lowest amount, if you're in the top 50, is 400. So you're going to get between SMSs and daily gifts, 2,400 guaranteed tokens to do the turn-in, and you can earn up to 4,000 more if you're doing a ton of SLBs with you and your mates. We'll talk about damage and stuff here in a second about how you can really try to magnify that damage for that. But let's back out and let's focus on the event store. One other thing I want to know before we actually switch over to the information they provided themselves, and that's that you're probably going to ask, hey, does this have a wait time? No, it doesn't. So you can just continue to redeem it as needed, which is quite nice. Now let's head back over. Like I said, let's go over their actual post so we can talk about when the events are going to happen and what those are going to look like. So this is what we started with, and now we're back. The Fortune's Favor St. Patrick's Day events. Luck of the Federation to you, commanders. What about the Klingons? Never give respect. You know, St. Patrick's Day, only truly experienced when you do it in the original Klingon. So, galaxy-wide treasure hunt. Fortune's Favor event series sends you on a mission to collect charm relics from various challenges. Thankfully, there's no actual missions you need to do where you actually go and, like, you know, attend this summit and donate 10,000 par steel. Oh, don't forget, you got to go hit 80 hostiles in this system, then come back to this station so we can send. None of that. So, just collect your dailies, do the SMSs. So there's, you got it. This is for 20 and above. So here, March 17th through 20th is how long the actual SLB for the Armada is running. That's pretty obvious. Then you see we have today, we have the Hunt the Romulans, then we'll have Hunt the Klingons, then we'll have Hunt the Federation. And of course, the gifts that you need to claim. Now you do have the avatar and frame. There are actually some really neat, unique ones and neat ones that have come out here in the past. But in terms of complexity, this event is not complex, but it is definitely something I would recommend focusing on, just because everybody out there, look, whether you need the XP is to me a little bit irrelevant, but everybody needs to go after Gwen Demarco and premium mirror shards if you're 40 and above. And if you're lower than that level, then you absolutely want to go after the other things that are, in my opinion, just as valuable, which, again, don't miss out on these free rewards because they're very easy. Now, I want to remind a couple things about this. So let me help you out. Number one, if you are, say, positive with Fed and Klingon and you don't want to hit Fed, or just say you're positive with Rom and Klingon, you don't want to hit those hostiles, remember, you have hostiles that you can hit that are Romulan and Klingon that do not give you negative rep, which are part of the the war that the Klingon and Romulan had here in the game a couple years ago. There was also a Klingon civil war, so lots of lore. But anyway, if you come into the Ulcor area, you're going to find the Romulan ones. Again, these do not lose you rep. Sadly, there's not a Federation version of this, but there is a Romulan and Klingon set of hostiles that you can hit that won't lose you any rep if you're worried about that. Again, the Romulans are on the Klingon side and the Klingons are on the Romulan side here. Federation, well, you're just going to have to hit a few Federation. But again, I think the rewards are worth it. Again, because Gwen Demarco is such an important officer and because the mirror shards are so valuable. Right, you saw I got the wonderful pull of getting Syndicate XP, but honestly, to me, not the point. If you do end up getting this, the drop rates are decent. As you can see, it leans mostly to the third option, which for lower levels is going to be the Galactic Recruit. For us here in the mid and higher levels is going to be the Premium Mirror Dust, with, you know, for the most part, kind of equals across the board. And they don't give these subclasses. I was actually talking to Jules about this earlier, and it's really annoying. We don't know exactly what the drop rate is for a Demarco. What my theory is, probably a 2% chance inside that 34% chance to get the full pull, and then probably around a 28% chance for the 5, and then that would leave a 70% chance to get the 1. If I just had to give you a, you know, what does Rev believe the pull rates is for that 33.5, that's how I would probably predict it split. So not a great chance, but again, more is more, and this is something that is pretty, in my opinion, easy to do. Of course, you can just choose to ignore it. Me personally, I think it's time to put on our spirit and enjoy what it is. Now, will I be using the same ones that they are? Maybe not. We have so many frames and avatars throughout the years. And I'm actually going to swap my around here while I'm doing this video, because why not? Here's your new one, which is the Luck by Design. But the one I'm actually looking for that I was just completely blanking on is right here, my Lucky Porthos. Now that, classic one. That's a great one. But you have plenty of frames, avatars to choose from. Enjoy the holidays. It's a free event. Do it, do not, whatever. But I love it because I love the rewards, and I'm certainly going to take advantage of those as a player on multiple servers. So if you see me around, especially sporting my in-theme costumes, give me a shout out. Hope this gave you the basics of what you needed for this 3-day fun run. See you out there on the battlefield, public arenas today. Live long and plunder. Stay safe with the Space Cowboys. Deuces. That's me. Catch you on the next Star Trek Fleeking Man video. Greatly appreciate, love everybody. If you made it to the end, fun little info for you. We'll be doing a checklist for level 60 plus and for going level 60 itself. If you're interested in that, comment down below. We'll see you on the next one. Like the video if you haven't already, and appreciate y'all always for the love and support. Catch you on the next one. We're out.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.